Hare Krishna. So we are in 9th chapter, 26th verse, Sunday class. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakta prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam asnami prayatatmanaha. If an offers me with love and devotion a leaf, flower, fruit or water, I'll accept it. तो एक बार ही प्रभुपाद जी को एक आदमी मिला. आजकल कलयुग में बहुत नास्तिक पंथ हैं, धर्म के नाम में भी नास्तिक हैं. वो लोग मंदिर अंदर नहीं जाते, बोलते हैं भगवान सब जगह है. अरे भगवान सब जगह है तो मंदिर में क्यों नहीं है? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट इज दिस? नॉनसेंस आर्ग्यूमेंट. व्हाट द टेम्पल हैज डन कि देयर गॉड इज नॉट देयर. इफ गॉड इज एवरीवेयर, ही इज इन टेम्पल ऑल्सो, नो? सो एनीवे, so somebody met Srila Prabhupada and asked this question, Prabhupada, आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि भगवान लेते हैं? आप तो भगवान के आगे प्लेट रख दिया, फिर प्लेट उठा के ले आते हैं, तो आपको कैसे मालूम भगवान ने खाया? So Prabhupada जी बोले, देखो, आई एम द थर्ड पार्टी. इधर कृष्ण जी बोल रहे हैं, आई टेक पत्रम पुष्पम फलम, तो ये मैंने खाना भी निश्चित किया है, ये चीज़ का होना चाहिए. दैट विल बी अनदर सब्जेक्ट टुडे. आप इस तरह बनाओ, पत्र पुष्प फला तोया, नॉन वेज नहीं है. दैट इज द एसेंस. यू ऑफर मी विद लव. दैट इज अनदर पॉइंट टू बी डिस्कस टुडे. आई विल एक्सेप्ट इट. कृष्ण इज सेइंग अस्नामी, आई टेक. सो प्रभुपाद सेड, अब मैं किसको बिलीव करूं? मैं आपको बिलीव करूं या कृष्ण को बिलीव करूं? कृष्ण तो भगवान है. सारे शास्त्र, सारे आचार्य लोग कृष्ण को भगवान स्वीकार किया है. आप कौन है? आपकी क्या वैल्यू है? ही इज वर्शिपेबल गॉड बाय ऑल द ग्रेट अथॉरिटीज. एंड व्हाट आर यू, अ थर्ड क्लास पर्सन? whom should I accept? I am a third person. Krishna says I eat, you say it doesn't eat. Whom do I believe? You are definitely not having any credential. What is the point in believing, accepting you? Okay. So this is actually in spiritual life something is very important called faith, विश्वास. अब ये विश्वास भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ है. हाउ डू यू डेवलप फेथ? तर्क प्रतिष्ठा श्रुतिया विभिन्ना नासौ ऋषि यत् मतिर्न भिन्नम धर्मस्य तत्वम निहितम गुहायम महाजनो येन गता सपंतः. अगर आप इसको आर्ग्यूमेंट से समझना चाहेंगे तो कभी बंद नहीं होगा. अब मैं एक आर्ग्यूमेंट दूंगा तो आप एक आर्ग्यूमेंट और दे सकते हैं, नहीं तो कल आके उसको तोड़ सकते हैं, फिर मैं कल उसको तोड़ दूँ, कभी बंद ही नहीं होगा. अब एक और आदमी आके एक और आर्ग्यूमेंट लेगा. श्रुतिया विभिन्न. भाई तुम ये भागवत पढ़ रहे हो, कोई बोलेगा नहीं मैं बाइबल पढ़ूंगा, कोई बोलेगा कुरान पढ़ूंगा, फिर भी कन्फ्यूज हो जाएगा. श्रुति अलग अलग है. नाशो ऋषि या समतिन्न भिन्नम. और जो मुनि आदमी है उसका स्पेशलिटी, उसका अपना ओपिनियन होता है. आजकल वैसे ही लोग, ज्ञान कुछ है नहीं बट अपना ओपिनियन. इन माई ओपिनियन. What is the value of your opinion? What do you know anyway? Sometimes I find very surprising also. And when I am presenting, small children's also, in my opinion, oh my God. Okay. So, everybody has his own opinion. So it's not going to end. One person says something, one person says something else. In fact, in our so-called religion in India today, everybody has his own opinion. When I was a child, I asked somebody one thing, he will give one answer, another person give another. There is nothing standard. More and more, the ocean of confusion. I remember in my college, when I got introduced to Krishna consciousness, I think it was just 2-3 days, I was feeling so blissful. So I asked that person, he was a German, I asked him, Prithu Prabhu, I asked this question, you met Prithu Prabhu? I heard about Prithu Prabhu. Prithu, he is from Germany. Huh? Seen it. So he told me the answer. Ocean of confusion. एक confusion का सागर. So नासो ऋति यस्य मतिर्न भिन्नम धर्मस्य तत्वम निहितम गुहायम. So real truth is actually very confidential. Mahajano yen gatha sapanta. It is hidden in the heart of a devotee. Can take the call. Talk to us. The same boy what comes sometimes. Sorry for the interruption. So this is the very famous verse. Let us understand. Patra pushpa phala toya. So if you wanted to understand, I was talking about faith, you have to believe somebody. Now many times this morning we were discussing in the Bhagavatam, so many things are told to us, we have not seen. उसमें ऐसा है, साइंटिस्ट लोग बोलते हैं उधर ऐसा है, उधर ऐसा है. We believe. Now when Prabhupada was preaching somebody told Prabhupada, they say this is like that, they say it is like that, they say it is like that. Prabhupada said, you have authority, so I also have authorities. Don't think I don't have authorities. A common man cannot see everything. He goes by faith. Anyway, he goes by faith. But only thing is that the faith should be practical, not blind. That's all. Just like आप प्लेन में बैठने को जाते हैं, ठीक है, अब तो एयर होस्टेस तो आगे जाके बोल देती है इधर से कूदना उधर से कूदना, हाँ, तो उसमें तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एक्सेप्टेबल रिस्क इन प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स. वी एक्सेप्ट द रिस्क. अरे अभी क्या भरोसा ये प्लेन पहुंचेगा नहीं पहुंचेगा. आप थोड़ा विश्वास में तो चल रहे हो भाई, जिंदगी में हर जगह चल रहे हो. वो फेमस एग्जाम्पल, दर्जी के पास ऐसे लगा के खड़ा हो जाता है और शेविंग के लिए ब्लेड निकालता है, आपको मार सकता हो. आप विश्वास के बिना तो एक कदम नहीं ले सकते ज़िंदगी में. बट ओनली थिंग है कि जब तीन है चीज़ ज़िंदगी में, एक होता है एक साइड ब्लाइंड फेथ. आप बिना किसी आर्ग्यूमेंट लॉजिक के, बिना किसी दिमाग के, वो आदमी को कोई रीज़न ही नहीं है उसको एक्सेप्ट करना, आप उसको बिलीव करने लगते हैं. जिसका पेट खराब हुआ रोड में चले गए बस स्टैंड में, यार बता क्या करूँ मेरा पेट दर्द कर रहा है ना, वो तो पान वाला है उसको क्या मालूम. दैट पर्सन मे नॉट बी नोइंग, ही इज जस्ट अ शॉपकीपर. You should have gone to the right person. Correct? So one thing is blind faith. You just believe anybody, everybody. That's also not good. One thing is skeptic. You just doubt. Suppose I have some problem and I go to a doctor who is trained, authorized. He has a wonderful work done till that time. And whatever he says is there in the books of his field. There is no need to doubt now. That's called practical faith. You can proceed now. Correct? I am having pain in the stomach. I do have a problem. मेरे को प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे पेट में दर्द हो रहा है, मैं डॉक्टर के पास गया, डॉक्टर ने बोला ये दवाई खाओ. अब डॉक्टर इज हाईली क्वालिफाइड, उसको बड़ा बड़ा डिग्री है. एक वन रीज़न टू इन्वेस्ट प्रैक्टिकल फेथ. द सेकेंड रीज़न इज दैट वट एवर इज टेलिंग इज ऑल्सो एक्सेप्टेड बाय अदर बिग डॉक्टर्स. दैट इज कॉल्ड गुरु साधु. द फर्स्ट डॉक्टर वॉज गुरु, द सेकेंड डॉक्टर सम सेकेंड ओपिनियन इज साधु, एंड द शास्त्र, द मेडिकल बुक्स से द सेम थिंग. जब तीनों चीज़ किसी भी चीज़ में साधु शास्त्र, गुरु साधु शास्त्र, त्रिनेते कोरिया आख्या, ये तीनों अगर एक चीज़ में पैरेलल हैं, इन एनी फील्ड दे शुड बी पैरेलल. अगर वो इंटरसेक्ट कर रहे हैं, इफ दे आर इंटरसेक्टिंग, रिजेक्ट द होल फील्ड. सपोज टीचर से समथिंग, यू गो टेक्स्ट बुक से समथिंग एल्स, देन यू गो मैड. इट शुड नॉट हैपन इन एनी रेस्पेक्टेबल फील्ड. सो वेदास आर अ वेरी वेरी रेस्पेक्टेबल फील्ड. समझ आ रहा है? बहुत रेस्पेक्टेड फील्ड है. तो इसमें अगर तीनों चीज़ मिल रहा है, पहले तो आपको डिसीजन लेना है कि आई वॉन्ट टू बिकम हैप्पी. इफ समबडी फील्स वो बहुत खुश है तो एक्चुअली उसको कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. जैसे डॉक्टर के पास कोई गया और डॉक्टर बोले कैसे हो, डॉक्टर बोले बिल्कुल ठीक है. डॉक्टर क्या बोलेगा, चलो ये किस लाए उधर, नथिंग आई कैन डू. अगर मैं फ्री भी दवाई देगा आप नहीं खाओगे बिकॉज आपको लगता है आप ठीक हो. So actually the fact is we are in trouble. All of us are in trouble. And how we can identify we are in trouble कैसे? Because जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुख दोषानुदर्शनम. जन्म का ट्रबल है, मृत्यु का ट्रबल है, बुढ़ापे का ट्रबल है, एंड बीमारी का ट्रबल है. We are all in trouble actually. We are not happy. So many ways it is explained we are in trouble. जब इतना समझ आएगा कि हम प्रॉब्लम में हैं तो आपको कुछ उपाय चाहिए ना. So you have to go and you are not able to solve the problem. You have a problem, you cannot solve the problem, so what is the natural? You go to somebody, can you solve the problem? But today what has happened actually, we are somehow believing, imagining that this scientist can help us. हम लोग ऐसा सोच रहे हैं ये साइंटिस्ट लोग हमको बचाएंगे, और ये ऐसा ही पिक्चर है. न्यूज़पेपर में आता है, पता है साइंटिस्ट हैव डिस्कवर्ड समथिंग न्यू विच विल सेव ह्यूमैनिटी. एवरी डे सेम cheating goes on. Our Acharya Prabhupada used to say, what have they done in last 300, 400 years? That's modern science. Actually, they accomplished nothing. But a picture is, how can I say accomplished nothing? But 4 problems are standing where they were. birth, old age, disease, death. All four are standing where they were. There has been they have not stopped birth. Birth is very terrible. In the womb of the mother, you suffer actually. That they can't understand because child is conscious. They have no idea. Therefore, they kill the children. Prabhupada said it's very, very sinful to kill a child in the womb. There can be no sin. Totally helpless child. है ना? When a child is in trouble, बच्चा प्रॉब्लम होता है माँ के पास भागता है. माँ ही बच्चे को मार दे, उससे बड़ा पाप क्या है? आजकल ये चल रहा है. In the name of science. That is birth. The problem of the child in the womb. Bhagavatam discusses very elaborately, but modern people. Death is a problem. Death is also a fearsome condition for everybody. Still people are dying. Still people are getting born. Nothing changed. बीमारी भाई ऐसी टैबलेट बनाओ ना, दो लोग हॉस्पिटल नहीं आए. बीमारियाँ has not increased. Hospital beds are all increasing, not decreasing. If there is a progress of science, the beds should decrease, no? I'm just giving I'm a common sense man. But actually new diseases are coming. And then it has to come. You are so sinful, you have to take reaction. Every action is equal opposite. You take, helpless animals and slaughter them. And you think you will not get cancer, you will not get so many unwanted diseases. You will get so many diseases. Not only that, the nature will not spare you. God will not spare you. Correct? You may avoid the law because law is crazy now. You can do every sinful activity. कुछ भी पाप कर लो बच सकते हो. कानून से तो कुछ अभी रहा नहीं आपको बचाने के लिए. पाप कर्म भी अलाउड है कानून में. Now, as the days are progressing, the joke is कानून is allowing everything. That has been the landmark judgments recently. One judge before retiring made landmark judgments. All landmark judgments mean basically nothing is sinful now, as far as the law is concerned. You can drink, law will not arrest you. You can take so many things you can do today actually which is bad, but law will allow you to do. So what is, but nature will not spare you. पर हमारे प्रभुपाद जी बोलते थे आप कानून के नियम से तो खेल सकते हो, भगवान को नियम को छू दो जरा सा, भयानक पनिशमेंट आता है. इसलिए हमेशा हम लोग गुरु कृष्ण साधु से बंधे हुए रहना है. तब योर माइंड इज वेरी पीसफुल. वी आर ऑलवेज बाउंड बाय द गुरु साधु. आई एम बाउंड. आई हैव नो इंडिपेंडेंस. दैट्स व्हाट द शास्त्र सेज. दीक्षा मीन्स व्हाट? I voluntarily given up my independence. We have given up our independence. We gave a commitment for life. I'll not indulge in any kind of intoxication. No, I cannot do. मैं तो commitment दे चुका हूँ. हो गया. Gambling. And I have not given in front. I have given in front of public. I give in front of the Guru. I have given in front of the Vaishnavas. I have given in front of the Lord. A commitment. प्रभुपाद जी बोलते हैं जो ये नियम बोला है और पालन नहीं करता वो तो जानवर है. क्या है? जानवर है. जस्ट लाइक देखो सोसाइटी में क्या है, दीक्षा और उपनयन इज अ जोक टुडे. इट हैज़ नो मीनिंग लेफ्ट इन द सोसाइटी में. कोई मीनिंग नहीं है. लाखों लोग करीब इंडिया में सब लोग का दीक्षा होता है, सब ब्राह्मण समाज में. उपनयन साउथ इंडिया में भी कोई बड़ा चीज़ नहीं है. बट इट हैज़ बिकम अ जोक. खाली एक जोक बन गया है. उपनयन करके भी लोग सारे नियम तोड़ते हैं, है ना. थ्रेड बदल के आ जाते हैं. नॉट ओनली दैट, आई हर्ड इवन प्रीस्ट पुजारीज का सब नियम तोड़ते हैं और थ्रेड बदल के भगवान के आगे आ जाते हैं सेवा के लिए. तो इट हैज़ बिकम अ जोक. इट हैज़ नो वैल्यू लेफ्ट. बट प्रभुपद क्रिएटेड इस्कॉन. यही नहीं कि यहाँ पे नाटक शुरू हो जाए. देयर इज नो नीड ऑफ इट. इन इस्कॉन एक्चुअली इफ यू आर हैविंग अ थ्रेड व्हेन यू जॉइन, वी रिमूव द थ्रेड बिकॉज दैट इज जस्ट गिवन आउट ऑफ रिचुअल्स. देयर इज नो मीनिंग, देयर इज नो कमिटमेंट. Here we take commitment and then after many years give the diksha and then after many years give the thread. The same joke should not continue. Then what is the use of creating ISKCON? ISKCON was created because this is enhanced. This is created because it is enhanced from the commitment people give. People have just made a ritual out of it, so we're not interested in that. So coming back to the shloka, patram pushpam phalam toyam. So 4 kind of food are restricted. All 4 are vegetarian. Patra leaf, pushpa is flower, phala is fruit, toyam is water. And you can add milk also. Okay? That's all. You cannot bring a fish, eggs, meat. It is not mentioned here. Now many a time when in colleges I have elaborate discussion on vegetarianism. Many times I had an opportunity. बहुत बारी अवसर आया वेजिटेरियन नॉन वेजिटेरियन को डिस्कस करने का कॉलेज में. I sometimes students start debating, and there is no way you can come out unless you bring to the authority of Krishna. Debate, I can speak something, you can speak something, but you cannot debate with the Lord. Just like Supreme Court का decision आ गया ना, आप क्या कर रहे हो debate करके? The decision has come from the highest authority. Right? ठीक है? So many ways we can understand. Actually, even vegetarianism, some basic points were that our body is like a herbivore. That's the most important point. And then it's very economical to eat vegetarian food. Even the carbon footprint is very less for vegetarian food. And vegetarian food is very healthy for the body. It has all the proteins you require. And on the contrary, the non-veg food causes cancer and heart diseases. In fact, you're not recommended. When you get diseases, particularly these, the doctor says, please don't touch meat. Why eat anyway? And then it is, what about the animals? Can't you think about the pain? Most of the people, if you tell them, unko bolo, you kill and eat, nobody will eat. That's why the joke is, if the slaughterhouses had glass walls, the whole world will be vegetarian. You heard that? If the slaughterhouses, the walls were made of glass, transparent. If you can see when animal is killed, if people can see, they will all become vegetarian. It is only we just buy and eat and thinking I will be spared, you will not be spared. Because when a murder happens, everybody is arrested, including the man who paid, man who arranged, man who brought in the vehicle, everybody is arrested. Prabhupada said, Mahabharata, 6 kind of people are murderers when an animal is killed. The person who actually killed, the person who sold the animal, the person who transported, the person who cooked, the person who ate, and one more. They are all murderers and all are punished. Okay? Mahabharata analyzes this. So we cannot say get away by saying. And in fact, actually people in Bangalore are very intelligent, and I wish they come out of this small thing. Just little intelligence they need to put up. But here, whatever arguments we may give, people, silly arguments mostly to that, what about protein? So that's the most silliest argument. So many animals are vegetarian and they have a lot of energy. If we are not in ISKCON, I don't think I'm thin or dying of starvation. I didn't have. A long time I didn't. 25 years I have not touched. So how can we say that this is absolutely needed? So many angles, there is no utility in this. But here, most important that Krishna is saying that even now, a higher argument now comes here that if you eat vegetarian food, that is also sin, no? Because there is some inconvenience to the plant. Also, there is pain to the animals, okay, but what about the pain to the plant? There is some inconvenience anyway. So the counter argument for that is the inconvenience is very less. Just like fruits, when you take, there is no inconvenience. The plant is not dead. You can take milk, again there is no inconvenience. Some people who don't know about cow, they give another stupid argument. If the milk is meant for the calf, and that means they don't know what is a cow. They have not seen a cow. The joke today is, people are so far removed from reality that see cow only in a zoo probably. Because if they had a cow in the house, they will not give the stupid argument. Because cow, they have, जैसे one side it has 4 थन होते हैं, एक बछड़े के लिए छोड़ देते हैं वो. अगर गाय देखी है, that is sufficient for the cow. 3 are for the human being who is maintaining and giving protection for the cow. है ना? जिसने गाय देखी हो, ऐसा आर्ग्यूमेंट लोग बोलते हैं, जो गाय का दूध बछड़े के लिए, तुम लोग क्यों पी रहे हो? तो मतलब उसने गाय देखी नहीं है कभी. गाय के, आपने देखा है गाय का दूध निकाला कभी? उसके 4, हमारी माँ भी बोलती है, घर में गाँव में 4 थन होते हैं, 1 थन छोड़ देते हैं बछड़े के लिए, 3 से निकालते हैं. Isn't it? They do that if you are done. But strange it is. People, I just find the joking arguments, what to speak about that. So therefore, there is no inconvenience when you are taking milk, there is no inconvenience when you are taking fruit. Even grains, the plant is already dead now. After the grains have come up, it's dead, you can take it. That's over. So there is actually no inconvenience. Even then, if the inconvenience is reduced. See, just like abhi hostel mein, we have a roommate with us. What we try to do, we try to see the convenience. You will cause inconvenience to other person because everybody doesn't have the same time of sleeping. There will be some inconvenience when you have one more person in your room. He goes to bathroom, you have to sit and wait. There is some inconvenience. As a gentleman, we try to see, we reduce the inconvenience. We get up very early and go to the bathroom so that we don't do. When I come to the room, I come gently. That's what any gentleman does it. ठीक है? We do that. Similarly, Jivo Jivasya Jivanam. One living entity is a food for another living entity. So we have to eat another living entity. We cannot eat stones. पत्थर नहीं खा सकते. We have to eat another jiva. That's a cruel law of nature. That's how Krishna has designed it. But let me give the minimum inconvenience. That's gentleman. Correct? Now, the consciousness, just like when a doctor does an operation, the consciousness of you do not feel a pain at all. So the consciousness, when it is reduced, the pain is very much reduced. So many people say, so you are giving plants also, no? So you counter answer, then we can eat human beings also. If you say I can eat animals, then I can eat human beings also. Please give me an answer why I can't eat human beings. He has no answer, he's stuck now. What's the reason? Most developed consciousness. Maximum pain will be there when you kill a human being. Maximum pain. Animals less, plants still less. So plants are generally in the stage of dreaming, sleeping. I could understand this very nicely. Suppose I tie your legs and put you in a place like a plant, in a mud I put you, any person. He will go crazy after 1 or 2 hours. This is too much. Hai na? I tie your hand, legs, and like a plant I put you in a ground somewhere. Okay? Plants are also conscious. But the consciousness is highly reduced. But you can sleep in the same bed for 6 hours. No problem. So they sleep whole life. No problem. No problem. Krishna is not going to give. Suppose he ties somebody and puts in a place, person who is fully conscious, like an animal, then it will be very difficult for him to live. So there is consciousness which has been understood and scientifically verified in the plant, but it is extremely reduced. Who is the scientist who proved that? Jagadish Chandra Bose, Indian scientist. It's already mentioned in the Vedas. This is one of the things which is mentioned in the Vedas long time ago, but recently proved. So you have to eat plants, but what happens? The inconvenience is minimum. But then there is still sin. There is some sin, even in plants. So therefore we are not vegetarian. Definitely we are not non-vegetarian. Devotee should not, never. He is not a devotee if he is eating non-veg. But at the same time we are also not vegetarian. What are we? We are Krishnatarian. Why? Because we eat food only offered to Krishna. Now try to understand this point. When we offer something to Krishna, what are we losing? We are not losing anything. Krishna is complete. What you will give him? Lakshmi sahasra sadasam vasayavanam. Crores of Lakshmis are offering seva to Krishna is complete. Just like Prabhupada gives the example of the Ganges. We take water from the Ganges and pour on the Ganges itself. Agree? What have you reduced when you taken a palm full of water from the Ganges? What have you added when you put a palm full of water? Nothing. No change occurred. But that's how we worship Ganges. जब आप गंगा में गए हैं तो क्या करते हैं? वो गंगा में पानी हाथ से लेते हैं, वहीं पे ऑफर करते हैं. करेक्ट? खड़े होके. So similarly in the Srishti of the Lord, in the creation of the Lord, when He takes something, there is no loss to material nature. You are taking, industries are taking much more. हमको एक फूल ले लिया. When we offer to the Lord, what does He gain? Actually, He neither loses anything. You gain. What do you gain? You exercise a practical event of loving the Lord. Today you don't have love for the Lord, but love is developed, love is cultivated. How do you cultivate love to somebody? You can give him a flower, you give him a fruit. You cultivate love, you give him a little water. Correct? Isn't it? The patram, the best patram is tulasi. So when you offer something to the Lord, you are gradually cultivating your love for the Lord. Gradually cultivating.